Welcome back to Coin Discovery USA, the channel where everyday coins become extraordinary treasures and ordinary pocket change can hold secrets worth a fortune. And today we are diving into one of the most fascinating and mind-blowing stories in modern numismatics, the incredible case of the 2002 1-cent coin. A coin that under extremely rare circumstances could be worth as much as $18 million because of unusual mint errors, production mistakes, and rare variations that transform what seems like an ordinary penny into a once-in-a-lifetime collectible. And while at first glance it is easy to dismiss a 2002 penny as just another modern Lincoln cent, the truth is that coins from this era have produced some of the most sought-after mint mistakes, including dramatic doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, cuds, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and even coins struck on the wrong planchet. And understanding why these errors occur requires a deeper look at the minting process itself, because even with the advanced technology of the United States Mint, the creation of billions of coins each year involves a series of intricate steps that must align perfectly to produce flawless coins, from preparing the planchets to engraving the dies, aligning the collars, and striking the coins under precise pressure, and when any part of this process goes slightly wrong, the result can be an error coin that is highly prized by collectors and numismatic experts, and one of the most famous error types associated with pennies is the doubled die, which occurs when the working die receives a misaligned impression during preparation, resulting in elements of the design appearing doubled on the struck coin, and in a 2002 penny, this doubling can sometimes be seen in the letters of liberty, the motto "I in God we trust," the date, or subtle areas of Abraham Lincoln's portrait. And when the doubling is strong and clearly visible, collectors immediately recognize it as a rare variety. Because the doubling originates from the die itself, not from post-strike damage, and every coin struck from that die may carry the same distinctive feature, making it a limited and highly desirable collectible. But doubled dies are only one of the many minting anomalies that can turn a 2002 penny into a multi-million-dollar treasure, because another dramatic possibility is an off-center strike, which occurs when the planchet is not perfectly aligned in the collar during striking, causing part of the design to be missing and leaving a smooth, blank area along the edge, and collectors value off-center strikes especially when the date and mint mark remain visible, as these details confirm the coin's identity while still providing a striking visual anomaly that makes the coin stand out, and the more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin can be, sometimes fetching astonishing sums at auction due to its uniqueness. But off-center strikes are not the only way a coin's value can skyrocket, because the dies themselves can wear out or develop cracks, which in turn can produce die cracks or cuds on the struck coins, and a die crack is a raised line on the coin where the metal flows into a fissure in the die, while a cut occurs when a piece of the die breaks away entirely, leaving a raised irregular shape along the edge, and large, dramatic cuds and die cracks are extremely desirable because they are visually obvious and demonstrate a rare imperfection from the minting process that cannot be duplicated artificially, and some 2002 pennies have been documented with these kinds of anomalies, creating excitement among collectors searching through rolls, coin jars, and old collections, because each unique error represents a story about the moment the coin was produced and the machinery that created it. And the 2002 penny can also be incredibly rare and valuable when struck on the wrong planchet, a scenario where a metal blank intended for a different coin or even a foreign coin accidentally receives the design of a Lincoln cent, and such wrong planchet errors are exceedingly rare because modern minting facilities are tightly controlled. But when they do occur, the coins become instant treasures due to their extreme scarcity and visual difference, making them highly sought after by collectors. And condition is another crucial factor that can turn an already rare mint error into a multi-million-dollar coin, because coins preserved in near perfect mint state condition with full original luster, sharp details, and no circulation are far more valuable than circulated examples, and professional grading services like PCGS or NGC evaluate coins for sharpness, surface quality, and originality, assigning high grades to the rarest pristine specimens, and when a rare error appears on a coin with top-grade preservation, the combination can create a historic collectible that attracts intense competition among collectors and investors worldwide, which is exactly how the story of the 2002 1 cent achieving a potential $18 million valuation began to circulate in numismatic circles, and collectors are fascinated. Because even in the modern era, with billions of coins struck every year, minting mistakes can still occur, producing coins that are both historically interesting and financially valuable, and the excitement of searching for these rare coins is what keeps the coin collecting hobby alive, because every coin in a roll, jar, or pocket has the potential to be more than it seems, perhaps hiding a doubled die, off-center strike, die crack, cud, or wrong planchet error, and those details, while small, can change a coin's value dramatically, turning a common 2002 penny into an ultra-rare collectible that commands millions of dollars, and the thrill of discovery comes from patience, knowledge, and attention to detail, as collectors study coins under magnification, reference books, and online resources to identify subtle errors that most people would overlook, and over the years, ordinary people have discovered these remarkable coins purely by taking the time to examine what they thought were just pennies, highlighting the idea that treasure can be hiding in plain sight, in jars of change, old coin rolls, or forgotten drawers, and the story of the 2002 penny is a perfect modern example of this phenomenon, reminding collectors that no coin is too new or too common to be extraordinary, because mint errors, unusual planchet issues, and perfect condition can create a combination that transforms a simple piece of copper and zinc into a historic collectible worth millions. And for anyone passionate about coin collecting, the lesson is clear: every coin is worth checking carefully, because you never know when a coin in your hand might be hiding a dramatic doubled die, a striking off-center design, a massive cud, a die crack that tells the story of the mint, a clipped planchet, a broad strike, or a coin struck on the wrong metal, and those coins, when authenticated and preserved, become the legendary errors that collectors dream about, the kind of coins that make headlines, sell for incredible amounts at auction, and inspire both new and seasoned numismatists to keep looking, keep learning, and keep exploring the fascinating details of modern coinage. And the 2002 1 cent, with its potential to reach $18 million under the right circumstances, demonstrates that even the newest coins can hold secrets of immense value, teaching collectors that curiosity, patience, and a sharp eye can uncover treasures in the most ordinary places, that the next world-changing discovery could already be hiding quietly in your pocket change or spare coin jar, and that the excitement of coin collecting comes not just from owning rare coins, but from the knowledge that any coin, no matter how recent, has the potential to surprise, inspire, and transform ordinary money into a life-altering treasure for those who take the time to look closely. Next, the 2005 1 cent coin, a coin that under extremely rare and specific circumstances could be worth as much as $14 million due to unusual mint errors, production mistakes, and rare variations that transform an ordinary penny into a historic and highly valuable collectible. And while it may seem impossible that a coin minted in 2005 could reach such astronomical value, the numismatic world has repeatedly demonstrated that even modern coins can become some of the most sought-after collectibles when minting mistakes occur, and these mistakes happen during the production process, which is incredibly complex, precise, and reliant on many factors lining up perfectly, including the preparation of planchets, engraving of dies, alignment of the collar, and the striking process itself. And when something deviates even slightly from the intended procedure, the result can be an error coin. And these error coins are some of the most exciting and desirable finds for collectors, because they tell a unique story about the coin's creation and reveal the moments when modern minting technology produced something completely unplanned. And one of the most famous error types associated with pennies is the doubled die, which occurs when the die receives a misaligned impression during preparation, resulting in letters, numbers, or design elements appearing doubled on the struck coin. And in a 2005 penny, doubling can sometimes be seen in the motto "I in God we trust," the word liberty, the date, or subtle features of Abraham Lincoln's portrait, and when the doubling is sharp and obvious, collectors immediately recognize it as a rare and valuable variety because it originates from the die itself rather than from damage after the coin is struck, meaning every coin struck from that die could carry the same rare feature, making it highly sought after. But doubled dies are only one of the ways a coin can become extraordinarily valuable, because the striking process itself can produce other anomalies, such as off-center strikes, where the planchet is not perfectly aligned within the collar when the dies strike the coin, causing the design to appear shifted and leaving a portion of the coin blank along the edge, and off-center strikes are prized by collectors especially when the date and mint mark remain fully visible, as these features confirm the coin's identity while still presenting a dramatic visual error that is extremely rare, and the more extreme the off-center strike, the more desirable the coin becomes, sometimes reaching incredible values at auction due to its uniqueness and visual impact. But the possibilities do not stop there because the dies used in striking coins can also develop cracks, chips, and breaks as they wear out after striking thousands of coins, and when a die crack occurs, the metal from the planchet flows into the fissure, creating a raised line on the coin that follows the path of the crack, and when a piece of the die actually breaks away entirely, it leaves a raised irregular shape along the rim, or edge of the coin known as a cud, and large cuds and dramatic die cracks are extremely desirable because they are instantly recognizable and represent a rare moment in the minting process that cannot be replicated, and some 2005 pennies have been documented with such anomalies, creating excitement among collectors and coin hunters who spend hours examining coin rolls, jars of change, and forgotten collections in hopes of finding these rare treasures. And another fascinating category of error coins includes coins struck on the wrong planchet, which happens when a blank intended for a different denomination or even a foreign coin accidentally enters the press and receives the design of the Lincoln cent, and such wrong planchet errors are exceedingly rare because modern minting facilities are tightly controlled. But when they do occur, the coins instantly become major numismatic discoveries due to their scarcity and visual uniqueness, and the value of a coin is further influenced by its condition, because coins preserved in pristine mint state condition, with original luster, sharp details, and minimal surface marks, are far rarer and more desirable than circulated examples. And professional grading services like PCGS and NGC evaluate coins for sharpness, surface quality, and originality, assigning high grades to the most perfect examples. And when a rare error is combined with exceptional preservation, the coin can become a once-in-a-lifetime collectible that attracts intense competition among collectors, investors, and auction houses worldwide, which is precisely why the 2005 1 cent has captured so much attention in modern numismatics. As collectors realize that even in an era when billions of coins are produced annually, minting mistakes and extraordinary condition can create coins that are virtually irreplaceable, and the search for these coins continues to fuel excitement in the hobby because every coin in a roll, a coin jar, or even a pocket has the potential to be more than it appears, perhaps hiding a doubled die, a dramatic off-center strike, a large cud, a die crack, a clipped planchet, a broad strike, or even a coin struck on the wrong metal. And while many pennies from 2005 remain ordinary, the extreme rarity of these errors combined with top-grade condition can elevate a coin into the stratosphere of numismatic value, reaching millions of dollars when sold to the right collector, and the thrill of discovering such a coin lies in the knowledge, patience, and careful observation required to spot subtle anomalies, as collectors examine coins with magnification, reference guides, and online resources to identify mistakes that most casual observers would miss. And the stories of modern penny discoveries show that ordinary people have often stumbled upon highly valuable coins purely by taking the time to check their change, and this reinforces the exciting idea that treasure can exist right in front of you, quietly hiding in a spare change jar, a forgotten coin roll, or an old collection, waiting for someone with a keen eye to recognize its true worth. And the 2005 1 cent coin exemplifies this phenomenon perfectly, reminding collectors and enthusiasts that even coins minted in recent years can carry incredible stories, extreme rarity, and astonishing financial value, and the excitement of finding such a coin combines history, craftsmanship, and the potential for life-changing discoveries, and whether it is a dramatic doubled die, a perfectly struck off-center design, a massive cud, a die crack, or a coin struck on the wrong planchet, the 2005 penny proves that numismatics is a field where curiosity, attention to detail, And dedication can turn ordinary coins into extraordinary treasures, and for collectors, the lesson is clear. Never underestimate the coins in your possession, because the next remarkable discovery could be hiding quietly in your pocket, your coin jar, or a roll of change, and the story of the 2005 D1 cent, with its potential to reach $14 million, demonstrates that even modern coins can hold secrets, surprises, and incredible value for those willing to look closely, study carefully, and understand the rare moments when the minting process produces something truly extraordinary. And for anyone passionate about coins, this serves as a reminder that the next legendary collectible could already be within your reach, waiting to be found, appreciated, and preserved as part of a growing legacy of rare, valuable, and historically significant pennies that continue to captivate the coin collecting world.